संसाररावानललितलोका त्राणय कारुण्य गणगणत्वम् Krishna
Arati. Keep chanting.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare
His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki
Jai.
ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki
Jai.
Nitya Lila Pravishta Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Srila Prabhupada Ki
Jai.
Ananta Koti Vaishnavida Ki
Jai.
Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki
Jai.
Grim Shri Gaur Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki
Jai.
Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shankun Radhakun Giri Govardhan Ki
Jai.
Vrindavan Madhudam Ki
Jai.
Gangamai Yamunamai Ki
Jai.
Tulsi Maharani Bhakti Devi Ki
Jai.
Harinam Sankirtan Ki
Jai.
All glories to assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Guru, Sri Gauranga. All glories to Sri Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swami. Namaste Saraswati Devi. Namaste Shri. Namaste Narasimhaya. Pralada Lada Dayani Vasudevaye Priyaye Kesavatya Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavatra Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Tulsi Devaye Priyaye Kesavatya Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavatra Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Tulsi Devaye Priyaye Kesavatya Vishnu Bhakti Pradidevi Satyavatra Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavasya Cha Vishnu Bhakti Prade Devi Satyavate Namo Namaha
Tulsi Maharani ki
Jai
Namo Vishnu Bhagavan
Krishna
Shanti
Namo Namah Tulasi Krishna Preyasi Namo Tulasi Krishna Preyasi
Vasudevaya Priyaya Savashrita Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namaha
Devyaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavashita Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavate Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Vasudevaya Priyaye Keshavashita Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namaha
Devyaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavashita Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavate Namo Namaha
Vrindaye Vasudevaya Priyaye Keshavashita Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavaccha Namo Namaha
Devyaye Tulsi Devi Priyaye Keshavashita Vishnu Bhakti Pradevi Satyavate Namo Namaha
Tulsi Maharaj ki
Jai. Gurunath Shishashtakam.
Cheto Darpanamarjanam Bhava Mahadavagni Trilvapanam
Cheto Mahavaknidvaparam
Shriya Kareva Chandrika Vritaranam Vidya Bhadujivanam Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purnam Ritasmadanam Sarvasavasanam
Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam Nam Namakari Bahuda Nija Sarva Shaktis Tatra Pita Niyamita Smaranena Kala Peta Shrishita Makripa Bhagavan Mamapi Durdaivam Vidrisham Idajani Nanuragaha Pranadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Sahishnuna Amanina Manarina Kirtanya Sadari Naranam Najanam Nasundarim Kavalitam Vajagadisha Kamaye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavatad Bhaktiya Haituki Bai Ainanda Tanuja Kinkaram Patitamam Vishame Bhavam Buddho Kripaya Tava Para Panchaja Sisaturi Sadrisham Vichintaya Nayanam Gavada Shrudaraya Vadanam Kakadharudayatira Pulakaya Chitam Vapukada Havanamagrahe Bhavishyati Yukaitam Nineshena Chakshusha Pravrisharitam Shunyayitam Jagat Sarvam Govidayanami Asvishabhapadartam Penastumam Adarshana Marmahatam Karotuva Yata Tata Vahidadatu Lampato Matranatastu Sarevanapparaha Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Ten offenses and chanting the holy name.
To blaspheme the devotees who have dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord.
To consider the names of demigods like Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma to be equal to or independent of the name of the Lord Vishnu.
3. To disobey the orders of the spiritual master.
4. To blaspheme the Vedic scriptures or scriptures in pursuance to the Vedic version.
5. To consider the glories of chanting Hare Krishna as imaginary.
6. To give some interpretations to the holy name of the Lord.
7. To commit sinful activities on the strength of the holy name.
8. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the auspicious ritualistic activities which are offered in Vedas as fruitive activities karma kanda.
9. To instruct a faithless person about the glories of the holy name.
10. Not to have complete faith in chanting Hare Krishna and to maintain material attachment, even after receiving many instructions in this matter. It is also offensive to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be Vaishnava should carefully guard against these offenses to quickly achieve the desired success. Krishna Prema. Now let us offer our respectful obeisances to all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord, who are just like desired trees who can fulfill the desires of everyone and are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls.
Chakalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhuvaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo
Namo Namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnavinda ki
Jai.
இது இங்க வேமா இது இங்க வே
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava
Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Gopi Janabalabha Giri Paratari
Gopi Jana Madhava Giridharadhari.
Gopi Janabalabha Giri Paratari
Gopi Jana Madhava Giridharadhari.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamunatira Vanachari.
Yamunatira Vanachari
Yamunatira Vanachari.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Prabhupada, Jai Jai Prabhupada. Premanande Haribo. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskrityam
Narayanam Namaskrityam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Sarasatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam
Tato Jayamudirayat
Tato Jayamudirayat
Nasta Praeshu Vabhadreshu
Nasta Prayeshu Bhavadeshu
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Kamashloke
Bhakti Irvabhati Naistiki.
Bhakti Bhavati Naishti.
So we're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 3, Chapter number 24, The Renunciation of Kardama Muni. Text number 13. Etavatyeva sushrusha sushrusha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Badam Iti Anumanyeta
Badamiti Anumanyeta
Goravena Gurovacha
Gauravena Gururvacha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Badam Iti Anumanyeta
Badamiti Anumanyeta
Goravena Gurorvacha
Gauravena Gururvacha Etavatyeva sushrusha Etavatyeva sushrusha Karya Pitari Putrakai Karya Pitari Putrakai Badamiti Anumanyeta
Badam Iti Anumanyeta
Gauravena Gururvacha
Goravena Gurorvacha
Etavati eva sushrusha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Badam iti Anumanyeta
Badam Iti Anumanyeta
Guravena Gururvacha
Goravena Gurorvacha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Etavatyeva sushrusha
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Karya Pitari Putrakai
Badam iti Anumanyeta
Badam Iti Anumanyeta
Gauravena Gururvacha
Goravena Gurorvacha. Translation. Sons Sons ought to render service to their father exactly to this extent. One should obey the command of his father or spiritual master with due deference, saying, "Yes, sir." So this is all spoken by Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma, remember, he came to speak to Kadama Muni in Devahuti. Purport. Two words in this verse are very important. One word is pitari and another word is guru. The son or disciple should accept the words of his spiritual master and father without hesitation. Whatever the father and the spiritual master order should be taken without argument. Yes, there should be no instance in which the disciple or the son says, "This is not correct, I cannot carry it out." When he says that, he is fallen. The father and the spiritual master are on the same platform because the spiritual master is the second father. The higher classes are called Dvija, twice born. Whenever there is a question of birth, there must be a father. The first birth is made possible by the actual father, and the second birth is made possible by the spiritual master. Sometimes the father and the spiritual master may be the same man, and sometimes they are different men. In any case, the order of the father or the order of the spiritual master must be carried out without hesitation, with an immediate yes. There should be no argument. That is real service to the father and to the spiritual master. Vishwanatha Chakravarti Thakur has stated that the order of the spiritual master is the life and soul of the disciples. As a man cannot separate his life from his body, a disciple cannot separate the order of the spiritual master from his life. If a disciple follows the instruction of the spiritual master, in that way he is sure to become perfect. This is confirmed in the Upanishads. The import of Vedic instruction is revealed automatically only to one who has implicit faith in the Supreme Personality of Godhead and in his spiritual master. One may be materially considered an illiterate man, but if he has faith in the spiritual master as well as in the Supreme Personality of Godhead, then the meaning of scriptural revelation is immediately manifested before him. Alright? So, Lord Brahma is talking about the importance of accepting the order of the Father or the spiritual master. But there are some cases where it didn't happen. Just like Lord Brahma has sons, and the first sons were the 4 Kumaras. You know the 4 Kumaras? The 4 Kumaras. They were the very first sons of Brahma. So Lord Brahma, you know, he was the first person in the universe, and he has to see that the creation takes place. So he wanted more living entities to fill up, to populate the universe. So he was having sons, and he wanted the sons to get married and to produce children. So the 4 Kumaras were the first sons of Brahma, and when Lord Brahma told them to go and get married and produce children, they said, no, we don't want to do that. They said, we want to just practice spiritual life. So because the 4 Kumaras didn't want to do it, Brahma couldn't complain because he had a good excuse. You see, their reason was that they wanted to practice spiritual life. They wanted to go back to God, back to Godhead. They wanted to have a good, they wanted just to be able to practice meditation and spirituality. So Brahma was not very pleased with them. And because he wasn't pleased at that time, he controlled his anger. He was angry, but he controlled his anger. But from his forehead, Lord Shiva, Rudra, came out. Rudra is a form of Lord Shiva when he's angry. You see, he came out from the forehead of Lord Brahma. So the 4 Kumaras, they didn't follow the order of Brahma, but Brahma could not do anything about it because he had a good reason. You see? So that's one example. There's other examples. Another example was Bali Maharaj. You know who Bali Maharaj is? Bali Maharaj is the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj, right? Now Prahlad Maharaj, who is his father? Who's the father of Prahlad? Yes. Is he a good person?
No.
He's a demon, right? So Prahlad, he was born in the demon family. So the grandson of Prahlad was Bali. So Bali was also, he was like from the demons. He was the king of the demons. And the guru of the demons, they see the demons, they also have their guru. The guru of the demons is called Shukracharya. So it happened, the demigods got defeated by the demons. And the demons took over the heavenly planets. The demons conquered heaven, and Bali Maharaj became the king of heaven. And then what happened? Lord Vamanadev came. Lord Vamanadev came, he's the dwarf incarnation, right? You know Vamanadev, the dwarf? So he comes, and he comes to ask charity, right? And what charity did he want?
3 steps of land.
Huh?
3 steps of land.
Right, 3 steps, right? I just want 3 steps. And Bali Maharaj is saying, oh, I can give you more, it's not very much, you're only a little boy, 3 steps of land will not be very much. But he said, no, it's okay, it will be enough for me. He said, I should be satisfied. But his guru, Shukracharya, told him, don't give him charity. Because Bali was the king, and Bali Maharaj had been told by Shukracharya, he'd been told, give charity to Brahmins. If you give to Brahmins, it's very good for you, right? If you give to Brahmins, we'll come back more, right? People like to do that, sometimes we go to people, we go to some businessmen, we tell them, you should give some charity. And they know if they give for a good cause, it will come back. If they give to a Brahmana, it will come back more. Come back. If you give to an ordinary person, it will come back an equal amount. But when you give to a Brahmana, it will come back many more times than what you gave. So Bali Maharaj had been told by Sukracharya, it's good to give charity to brahmanas. But when Vamanadev came, Lord Vamanadev came, Sukracharya said, don't give him any charity. Why not? He said, because he is the Supreme Lord. And Sukracharya could understand this Brahmana is actually Vishnu. He's one of the avatars, and he's coming to cheat you, and he's going to take everything away. So Sukracharya told him, don't give him any charity. So what to do? You know, Bali Maharaj was confused what to do because he thought, Sukracharya is my guru. But at the same time, Sukracharya had told him, you should give charity. And Bali Maharaj thought, well, if he is the Supreme Lord, if he is Vishnu, he can take everything anyway. I won't be able to stop him. He can take everything anyway. So it's better I give him rather than have him take it, right? If I give him, then I get the credit that I gave him. But if he takes it, I don't get any credit. So Bali Maharaj went against the order of his guru. Sukracharya was not pleased because he disobeyed the order. But he's glorified as a great devotee. He's glorified as a great devotee that he surrendered everything to Lord Vamanadev. So sometimes people do what the Guru said, and sometimes they don't. Now Prabhupada, he was thinking what to do, and he was reading the Bhagavad Gita, and there's a verse in the Bhagavad Gita, Vaya vasayatmika buddhi ekeha kuranandana. He said, those who are on this path are resolute in determination, and their aim is one. So he was reading the purport, and the purport, Vishwanath Chakrabarti Thakur said that the order of the spiritual master is the life and soul for the disciple. In other words, very, very important. You're supposed to do what the Guru. And Bhakti, so Prabhupada was thinking about what his Guru had told him. His Guru had told him that he should try to teach. And he was supposed to teach in English. You know, Prabhupada was from Bengal, from India. Not everybody spoke English. Educated people could speak. So Prabhupada had had a good education. And so his Guru had told him that you try to teach whatever you've learned in English. He said, your English is good, you should teach. He said, that will be good for you and for those who hear you. So Prabhupada was thinking about how his Guru had told him. He understood his Guru wanted him to go to the West. So he tried to go to America. Previously, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati had sent disciples to Europe. They'd gone to England and they'd gone to Germany. And they did something, but not very much. Didn't get much progress. But Prabhupada decided instead of going to England, he would go to America. Because it was 1960s. When Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati sent people to Europe, it was only 1930. So 1930s, England was more powerful. 1960s, America had become very powerful. So Prabhupada, they say, better to go to America, go to the USA. So he went to the USA because he thought his guru wanted him to teach in English, so there was either go to England or go to America. He decided better to go to USA. So he went there. So he followed the order. You follow the order, that is success. Even if you don't get good result, because you tried to follow, it's good. So, like that, the order of the spiritual master, very important. So we have to accept the order. Just like we chant Hare Krishna, because Guru orders us, Guru tells us to chant Mahamantra. So we follow the order, follow the words of the Guru. Alright? So we'll go on, text number 14. Ima duhitara satyas tava vatsa sumadhyama sargam etam prabhavaiswar Brahmayasyanti anikedha Brahmayasyanti anikedha Ima duhitara satyas Tava vatsa samadhyama Sargam etam prabhavaiswar Brahmayasyanti anikedha Ima duhitara satyas Tava vatsa samadhyama Sargam etam prabhavaiswar Brahmayasyanti anikedha
Ima duhitara satyam
Ima duhitara satyas
Tava vatsa sumadhyama
Tava vatsa samadhyama
Sargam etam
Sargam etam prabhavaiswar Brahmayasyanti anikedha
Ima duhitara satyas
Ima duhitara satyas
Tava vatsa sumadhyama
Tava vatsa samadhyama
Sargam etam prabhavaiswar
Sargam etam prabhavaiswar
Brahmayasyanti anikedha
Brahmayasyanti anikedha. Lord Brahma then praised Kardama Muni's 9 daughters, saying, all you thin-waisted daughters are certainly very chaste. I am sure they will increase this creation by their own descendants in various ways. Purport. In the beginning of creation, Brahma was concerned more or less with increasing the population. And when he saw that Kardama Muni had already begotten 9 nice daughters, he was hopeful that through the daughters many children would come who would take charge of the creative principle of the material world. He was therefore happy to see them. The word Sumadhyama means a good daughter of a beautiful woman. If she has a thin waist, a woman is considered very beautiful. All the daughters of Kardama Muni were of the same beautiful feature. So, women like to be thin, right? When women are a bit fat, they go to a lot of trouble to lose weight. They have these places where women go to lose weight and spend a lot of money. And sometimes women are already thin. When they go there, they want to lose weight. So they like to be thin. For some women, by nature, they're just fat. They're bigger, got bigger body. But mentioned here, these women, the 9 daughters, they're all thin. And so, Brahma understood they will make nice wives for people and they will be able to have children. Alright, we'll read the next verse, text 15. Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Atmaja parideyadya
Atmaja parideyadya
Vistrinihi yasho bhuvi
Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Atmaja parideyadya
Atmaja parideyadya
Vistrinihi yasho bhuvi
Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo Yata shilam yata ruchi Yata shilam yata ruchi Atmaja parideyadya Atmaja parideyadya Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Atmaja parideyadya
Atmaja parideyadya
Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi
Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Atastvam rishi mokyebhyo
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Yata shilam yata ruchi
Atmaja parideyadya
Atmaja parideyadya
Vishrinihi yasho bhuvi
Vistrinihi yasho bhuvi. Translation. Therefore, today, please give away your daughters to the foremost of the sages, with due regard for the girls' temperaments and likings, and thereby spread your fame all over the universe. Purport. The 9 principal rishis or sages are Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulastya, Puluha, Kratu, Brigu, Vashishta, and Atarva. All these rishis are most important, and Brahma desired that the 9 daughters already born of Kardama Muni be handed over to them. Here, 2 words are used very significantly. Yata Shilam and Yata Ruchi. The daughters should be handed over to the respective rishis, not blindly, but according to the combination of character and taste. That is the art of combining a man and woman. Man and woman should not be united simply on the consideration of sex life. There are many other considerations, especially character and taste. If the taste and character differ between the man and woman, their combination will be unhappy. Even about 40 years ago, in Indian marriages, the taste and character of the boy and girl were first of all matched, and then they were allowed to marry. This was done under the direction of the respective parents. The parents used to astrologically determine the character and taste of the boy and girl, and when they corresponded, the match was selected. This girl and this boy are just suitable, and they should be married. Other considerations were less important. The same system was also advised in the beginning of the creation by Brahma. Your daughters should be handed over to the rishis according to taste and character. According to astrological calculation, a person is classified according to whether he belongs to the godly or demoniac quality. That way, the spouse was selected. A girl of godly quality should be handed over to a boy of godly quality. A girl of demoniac quality should be handed over to a boy of demoniac quality. Then they will be happy. But if the girl is demoniac and the boy is godly, then the combination is incompatible. They cannot be happy in such a marriage. At the present moment, because boys and girls are not married according to quality and character, most marriages are unhappy, and there is divorce. It is foretold in the 12th canto of the Bhagavatam that in this age of Kali, married life will be accepted on the consideration of sex only. When the boy and girl are pleased in sex, they get married. And when there is deficiency in sex, they separate. That is not actual marriage, but a combination of men and women, like cats and dogs. Therefore, the children produced in the modern age are not exactly human beings. Human beings must be twice born. A child is first born of a good father and mother, and then he is born again of the spiritual master and the Vedas. The first mother and father bring about his birth into the world. Then the spiritual master and the Vedas become his second father and mother. According to the Vedic system of marriage for producing children, every man and woman was enlightened in spiritual knowledge. And at the time of their combination to produce a child, everything was scrutinizingly and scientifically done. So Prabhupada is explaining how when women are married, it's better that marriage is arranged, not just the girl falls in love. It's better that the marriage should be arranged by people. They should check your astrological chart. You know, look at your astrological chart and they can see which planets are prominent. They can see your character according to your astrological chart. And they should match it. They should find the boy whose astrological chart matches your astrological chart. And then that's a better marriage. That if you just, if the marriage is just based on attraction, then it won't be so good. But at the same time, attraction should be there because it said according to taste. Taste is also, so every woman, every man, they have their own taste and their character also. So these two things are important, you see. Taste is also considered. What is your taste? Do you like that kind of man, or you don't? If you don't like that kind of man, then of course it wouldn't be a very good marriage. You have to like. There has to be some attraction there. Then only you can be happily married. So marriage is important because you're going to have children. The purpose of marriage is to have children. And you want to have good quality children. The children should be good souls, right? So when the marriage is carefully arranged, then you get better children. You can produce good children. It's important to get good children because then the good children will grow up to be good devotees, to be good souls. So this is a very important thing. To arrange marriages like this, of course it's difficult because people often get entangled. There's so much mixing. You mix with all the boys and you get to know the boy, and then it becomes difficult. In the Vedic culture, they kept the women away from the men, kept them separate schools. And they were not allowed to go out with men, to run around with their boyfriends and like that. So it's better they have arranged marriages. Like the mother and father, they know the nature of their child, so they can arrange the marriage properly. They know what kind of girl or what kind of boy will be suitable. In India today, among the higher class families, marriages are all arranged. Marriages are arranged. They don't have love marriages. The marriages are arranged. The parents will arrange everything. And they will check the astrological charts to see if they're compatible. They can check the charts. We had the one girl in China, she got married to a girl. Oh, it was a girl in Hong Kong. She got married to a boy in China. So before the marriage, they did their astrological charts to check. And the astrologer told them, said, oh, very good. He said, you'll be able to have children. And they got married immediately. They had 2 children. Very quickly, they had 2 children. And they were married. The man passed away. He left the body just recently. But they were married for many years, happily married. The one girl from Hong Kong, she married this boy from China. So the astrology helps, you see. Because you don't want to get married and then divorce. That's not good. That's very bad. Marriage is for life, you see.
Recording stopped.
Huh?
What is recording?
Hare Krishna. My Wi-Fi maybe stopped, but I have recording on the phone.
Okay, we have live also going on.
Huh?
Live recording is also there.
Okay.
Yeah. You want me to record? It's okay.
I'm trying to do it, yeah, Vaishnavi. Okay, I will make recording to cloud.
Okay, so I was saying, like, divorce is not good. You know, they have a lot of divorce. A lot of single mothers. Single mothers also, it's not very good. Right? So, when you get married, you want to know this is for life. Right? When you get married, it's for life. You don't get married and then, well, I don't like this man, I get divorced. You can't do that. You have to stay married. Right? Sometimes you get married and after marriage, oh, I didn't know it was like this, I didn't know it was like this, and problems come. So you have to be sure, you have to be cautious. So many devotees have problems like that, so that's why we try to prepare devotees before marriage, to prepare them to get married, so that they'll be happy together. Then it makes life a lot easier for them. And then they can have nice children. And we want nice children, incarnations of God, right? Would you like to give birth to an incarnation of God? What do you think? I love Kapila.
Nowadays, many people don't have children, Guru Maharaj.
Many people don't
have children.
because they get married later, because they're already old when they get married, so they can't have children, you know, they're so old they can't have children. You're supposed to get married when they're younger, then they can have children easier. But if they wait till they're old, you know, wait till like mid-30s, it's already old. How you can have children? Cannot. Right?
They preserve nowadays there is technology to preserve something, Guru Maharaj. Eggs. Preserve the eggs. They have some technology. They have a technology. Girls want to preserve the eggs for late marriage.
Ayurveda say you have to have children before 26. After 26, then very difficult. Technology, it's all artificial. It's not proper. You know, they have fertility centers. You go to they pay a lot of money, and you get somebody's eggs put into you. And of course that the father, the woman's giving birth, but the father, who's the father? She doesn't know who the father is. To somebody's ex. So, okay. Any question?
Yes, about the,
Yes?
they are talking about the sages, 9 sages.
9 sages, yes.
But at the beginning there was not 7 sages?
Huh?
The 7 rishis?
Well, there's different sages, you know.
Different, okay.
So 9 sages, 9 sages. I don't know. 7 sages. You've got 6 Goswamis, and you've got
It's a different tradition, or the other 9 sages is one tradition and 7 sages is another tradition, or?
yeah, 7 sages, that's different. Those are different people. But these 9 sages, these are the ones at the beginning of creation that they wanted to get them married because they were to help fill up the universe.
Then the Saptarishis, it's later, right? Saptarishis. Saptarishis are later in the time.
Yeah, where do they come in? Saptarishis.
Yeah.
That's your 7 sages, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know, I'll have to look that up to see where they come from. But Astasaki, 8 gopis, 8 gopis, Radha and Madhava and the 8 gopis in Mayapur. Astasakis, 8. And you've got 9, the 9 Yogendras, the sons of Rishabdev, there were 9. And you've got here also 9 sages. So they were called on by Brahma to help for the populate, fill up the universe.
Is this number 9 or some signification? Number 9?
Is it what?
This number of 9 is there is some signification?
No, just the Kadama Muni had 9 children, 9 daughters, so they needed 9 sages. So it was the beginning of the creation. So they were happy when Kadama Muni had 9 daughters. And they came along with the 9 sages who needed to get married. So that they needed to get married to have progeny. So the mother is the Vedas. Right? Did you know that? Your mother is the Vedas. You have your spiritual guru and your mother. Spiritual guru is the father and the mother is the Vedas. Why? Why is the Vedas the mother? Because the mother will tell you everything about the father. Right? Mother can tell you everything about the father. So Vedas tell you everything about Krishna. Right? So Vedas is the mother. Krishna is the father. Vedas are the mother. So astrologers, the problem with astrologers, that, they have different opinions, they'll say different things. You go to an astrologer, and the astrologer may say, oh, you're a very good match. And you may go to another astrologer, and they may say, oh no, not very good. It's difficult, to get a good astrologer. In this age, Kali Yuga, you don't know who is a good astrologer. Sometimes the astrologers, they will just say what you want to hear. They know what you want to hear, and so they'll just tell you what they, and they're happy, they may take your money. You got to pay them. So, any astrology, some devotees, they do it. They check. Have you checked your chart? Did you check your astrological chart?
I think so.
You didn't check yourself? No. So you can check your chart and you can see. Sometimes one lady told me she had her astrological chart, she had some dosha.
Dosha.
You know dosha?
Dosha.
Fault. A fault. Something, in her chart it showed, oh, she has this fault, We all have faults, Nobody's perfect, right? Are you? No, you're not perfect. Really? Yeah, we're not perfect. We have faults. So anyway, the astrologer told her, you have some faults, Like, there was this one girl from Nepal, and her astrological chart said that first marriage will not work. They said the first marriage will not work. So what they did, she got married to a banana tree. First marriage was to a banana tree. And then after that, after she got married to the banana tree, then they arranged her marriage to another man. And she married. It's okay. But the astrological chart had said, first marriage will not work. So she got married to a banana tree. And they had a marriage, just like at a real marriage, Had a party, everybody came, prasadam, food and everything. And she was married to a banana tree. Would you like a banana tree for a husband? Very interesting. Okay, Hare Krishna. What's this?
We have received a response to record. Okay. So, Hare Krishna.
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Recording in progress.
Yeah, you got any question there, Yubati?
Dear Guru Maharaj, I have a question. So, Gurudev, you said parents should find the husband or the wife for their children, yeah? Proper. But nowadays, especially on West countries, on Russia, I know parents mostly are very irresponsible. They don't take care of their children at all. So children have to find the partner, the husband or wife themselves. And what should they do to make their family life proper, to find some better partner, or what, without parents? What should they do in such a situation?
Well,
Because mostly parents are not qualified to do it.
well, they can check their astrology. You know, they can check the astrology. They don't need the parents to do that. They can do that themselves. They can check the astrological chart, the woman's chart and the man's chart, and they can check them to see if they're compatible. With the help of astrologers, they can understand. So even mother and father are not there, but still you can still consult astrology, and you can help to understand. And you have also you can have spiritual guidance. You know, if they're devotee couples, then they can check with the spiritual teachers. Do they think it's all right? Is it a good match? Are they favorable? Get blessings from spiritual authorities, senior devotees. Mother and father is not there, so take shelter of the spiritual authorities and astrology. Okay?
Yes, Guru Maharaj, yes, that's true. Thank you so much.
You want hot water? Hot water.
Okay, no more questions?
Guru Maharaj, I have one more question about yesterday's topic, about Lord incarnations. About Vamana incarnation, Vamana death. I would like to ask if Lord Vamana death had some rasa, some private relationship with Bali Maharaj or not, and what rasa they had. Or not?
Yeah, definitely. Because it's not Goloka, it's Vaikuntha. Vaikuntha, most devotees in Vaikuntha, they're all in seven. They're all in Dasya rasa. They're all in the seventh rasa. So Lord Vamana Dev definitely, and Bali Maharaj, Bali is the servant. He surrendered everything to Lord Vamana Dev. So that servant, Lord Vamana Dev asked him, give me 3 steps of land. He gave. He followed the instructions of Lord Vamana Dev.
Yeah, Guru Maharaj, and can we say that Lord Vamana Dev also was the servant of Bali Maharaj because he became the doorkeeper of Bali Maharaj?
Yes, well, it's true that he became the doorkeeper, so you can say that the Lord reciprocates, right? We want to serve the Lord, and the Lord likes to serve his devotee. So the Lord came there and he said, I will stay there with you and nobody will disturb you because I'll be there, I will protect you. So yes, the Lord is the servant. Reciprocation. The devotee serves Krishna and Krishna serves the devotee. Bhakta Vatsala. The Lord reciprocates with the devotee. Okay. Thank you very much for your questions.
And thank you very much, Guru Maharaj, for your answers. Thank you for your mercy.
Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Jai. Back to Vrinda ki
Jai.
Bhakti Vigna Vinash Narasimha Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. I would like to say to tell only that today I am free the whole day.